eating raw meat, poisoning his church community, giving out dangerous cooking advice, and simply cooking the most unhealthiest food you can think of, has not only made Jack from Cooking with Jack YouTube channel probably the most notorious chef on the internet, but also almost killed him multiple times. Calling him chef feels a bit weird though, since what Nikocado Avocado is to eating, he is to cooking. Now where do I even start with this one? Jack Scalfani has made cooking videos to YouTube for 16 years now, and surprisingly, where most people get better the longer they do stuff, he only seems to have gotten worse. Many people online for a long while seem to think that he was trolling with his videos, but after his multiple health troubles, it seems to be clear that nope, this guy is serious with these videos.
I'm not gonna get all fancy on this, but I am gonna add a little something extra. Garlic powder, dried chopped onions, crack an egg in there. Oh, they smell great. They're almost done. Now, before it cools down, grab yourself a piece of cheese so the heat starts melting it. Slice of tomato right on top. Now, I have to warn you, once again, this is gonna be rare. So if you don't like rare, you might wanna leave the room now. I know it's gonna be beautiful. I just know it. Oh, nice and pink, the way I like it.
Oh, Jack, that's what we call raw, not rare, raw. And I'm no food expert, but I doubt the cheese is going to melt like you said in between cold raw meat and a cold slice of tomato. Jack is very much notorious for eating raw meat, as we can see here in Exhibit B.
Cut right into this. Look how juicy it is. Look at the pool of, look at that. That's great. This did a great job.
Oh, that does not look great. Oh, look at how the chicken starts bleeding the moment he sticks his fork into it. This chicken is closer to being alive than dead. You take this chicken to an animal hospital and it'll be back to laying eggs in a week.
That's a lot of juice. Didn't cook well right there, so I'm not going to eat that. See how that is? That's when you cut in and you test your meat. Shouldn't be red like that. This is okay to try though, so I'm going to try this piece here.
Just eat around it? That's your plan? How about cooking it right on your cooking channel with 500,000 subscribers?
Now I want to give you a cooking tip. It's really simple. If there's a spot of red in your chicken, when you cut into it, literally 1 minute in the microwave, boof, just pops it right out. It'll cook it the rest of the way. It won't dry it out. That's a good tip. I promise you it'll work. And don't panic. It's not a big deal, okay?
So don't forget, kids, when the chicken starts bleeding in your arms like Boromir, don't worry about it. Just throw it in the microwave for a minute. Other cooking tips he gives on his channel range from putting uncooked pasta in a pan, to decimating raw meat with Wolverine claws, to using hairdryer to cook chicken. So you can clearly see that his recipes could be classified as biological warfare that puts not only himself to danger, but others too, as evident in his video where he entered a chili competition.
Hey guys, okay, today is my church event called the Chili Bowl, and they do a chili cook-off. So I've entered for the first time. I'm gonna try and win the chili competition. I don't know, there may be 3 people that show up, there may be 100 people show up, I have no idea. This will air after the competition. I'm probably never entering the competition again, so I don't care if people know my recipe. But I don't want them to know the recipe before the event happens. Okay, so it's all awesome ingredients.
So let's take a look at his secret recipe here. The ingredients are canned beans, canned chipotles, canned corn, canned tomato, more canned beans, $1 sausage, and 1 onion. The only thing that's missing is canned laughter. And there we go. At this point, I don't see how this professional YouTube chef can lose this local chili cook-off with these fresh top secret ingredients. Oh yeah, this is the best part. This is a pièce de résistance.
And then let's clear this off, because this is what's going to win it for me, I think, is this beautiful smoked brisket. I cooked it for 12 hours. This is leftovers. You guys remember last year I had a smoked brisket, and it was amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Is that a work of art? Can you see that? Look at that outer crust there that it's just gorgeous. So we're gonna cube this up and reheat all this, and this cooked for 12 hours. This is the meat. We're not using ground beef. Meh. Nobody uses ground beef anymore if you want to win a contest.
Does he really think he's going to win this epic backyard chili battle with this year-old piece of rotten coal? That is quite literally a killer ingredient. But let's see how the competition went.
Alright, probably the hardest thing we're gonna do is just cook our sausage. That's all we gotta cook. Everything else is already made, so let's get that in the pan right now. Put my beans. There we go. Here's the corn. I just took a quick little taste to make sure it's perfect. It's a perfect balance of everything. Okay, so there were some nice people. Great chilies. I didn't win first, second, or third place, and I'm just a regular guy still. See? It's all good. Somebody else won. Congratulations to the winners of the chili bowl.
During his 16 years on YouTube, Jack has made thousands of videos like this, so it's quite obvious he has been poisoning himself and people around him for quite a while. But it's not only the rotten and undercooked food that has taken a toll on his health and almost killed him, but his general horrible eating habits, as can be seen here on my personal favorite recipe, his bean salad recipe. His bean salad recipe is quite simple, so all of you home cooks out there who want to eat healthy tonight, write this down. First, you need a lot of beans, canned of course, as you might guess from our guy. Now the next part is important and oh, I'm actually on the way. So, as you can see, only use 1/8 of an onion, more than that and it's not a proper Jack salad. And lastly, add mayonnaise until it has the consistency of a proper salad.
So take a look at that. That's your bean salad.
Because of this horrible poor diet, Jack has in the past decade had 3 strokes, last one just a couple of weeks ago, which, unlike his cooking, is not really funny. People for years have been commenting on his videos that he should take care of his health more, and he keeps telling that he is going to start taking better care of himself, but then the next day he uploads a video of him doing like this.
Okay, this just feels wrong.
After his latest stroke, he lost the use of his right arm, and his speech is considerably slurred. The first stroke already should have been a wake-up call to him, but now, honestly, this is his last chance. Recently he has started a keto diet, which means he tries to avoid eating carbs, but he is approaching this no-carb diet as you would expect a guy who eats raw chicken daily would. His new doughless pizza recipe, for example, switches that thin layer of a crust at the bottom with huge amount of cream cheese, essentially making a cheesecake bottom with fatty pizza ingredients and more cheese on top. Jack in his mind thinks that not eating carbs automatically means he is eating healthy, and anyone with a brain knows that eating a stick of butter is much worse than eating a piece of bread, even though the butter would be ketogenic. All I can sadly say is that future does look grim for Jack if he keeps doing these keto chocolate pound cake recipes with 15 eggs, 3 packs of cream cheese and 2 blocks of butter. And I genuinely hope he fixes his diet together. But at the same time, I'm not going to pretend his videos retroactively aren't funny. They are. I'm not even gonna say that there's anything bad at giving horribly, possibly dangerous advice on YouTube. If you look at thumbnails like these and think, that looks good, then click on the video, watch the guy tell you to eat around a bloody chicken made with a hairdryer and still think the guy knows what he is talking about, hey, that's on you. We are all responsible for our lives, just like Jack is responsible for his. All we can hope is that he makes the right choice, just like I hope you make the right choice and subscribe to my channel for more stupid videos like this one. See you on the next one, buddy.